Sivas, with a population of 621,000, consists of Sarkisla Stareli Suseri, Gemeric, Zara, Kangal, Gurin Divriji, Koyulheiser, Altiniela, Hafik, Ulasham Ronli, Akinchalar, Galova and Dogansar counties. To reach this beautiful city, it is necessary to travel 890 kilometers. Even if you want to make the trip by plane, you can be in Sivas in an hour and a half. Here we are in Sivas, which has hosted many civilizations from prehistoric times to today's Turkey, became the capital and witnessed wars, raids and national struggles. You will see a monumental structure crowned with human hands at every step in Sivas. Do you see the pasta on the turquoise tile altar in his tomb and the inscription belt on the crown door, and time rewinds. All of a sudden, the stone walls, the witnesses of the past, whisper a story you never knew. Then the hammer of the stonemason is heard. Of the tile master's line, fingerprints can be seen. History is always in the city with you in Sivas. In Sivas, Turkey's second largest city in terms of area, the first thing that draws attention is the wide squares. Wherever you look in these squares, it is possible to see another work. One of them is the double minaret madrasa. Only the front wall of the madrasa, which was built in 1271, has survived. Its two minarets rising to the sky on the crown gate still continue to shed light on today. Seljuk architecture stands out in Barusiye Madrasa. In Barusiye Madrasa, one of the leading science schools of its time, mental patients were treated with music, and physics, chemistry and astronomy studies were carried out. One of the first historical artifacts that come to mind when Sivas is mentioned is the curved bridge. It was named this way because its entrance and exit are not in the same direction. This bridge, built by the Seljuks, has been serving Sivas for centuries. Let's not pass without seeing Sivas Ulu Mosque. This mosque, which has survived for 800 years, dazzles with its decorations. In addition, the tilt of the minaret is another interesting detail. One of the most important works of the Ottoman period in Sivas is the Castle Mosque. Two stones on both sides of this 500-year-old mosque draw attention. Among these stones, which are called Sadaka and Yidik stone, it is a charitable stone with a hollow inside. Those who want to give alms at that time leave alms inside this stone. He would take as much as he needed from those in need. The lost stone, on the other hand, was used to display lost or forgotten items in the mosque and to find their owner. Divriji Ulu Mosque was included in the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1985. It made you cry, and the stone carvings, which are made by the masters in Tbilisi, and none of them are alike, fascinate you. In addition, the silhouettes that appear at certain times of the day add a different mystery to the great mosque and hospital. Sivas High School has great value for Sivas, which is one of the important points of the national struggle. Ataturk Congress and Ethnography Museum was opened in the historical building, which was built as Sivas High School in 1892 and used as Sivas High School until 1981. As it is known, Ataturk held the Erzurum Congress after he went to Samsun to start the national struggle in Anatolia. He came to Sivas on the 9th of February 1919 to open the Sivas Congress. Sivas High School building was reserved for Congress. In addition, Ataturk and his friends stayed in this building until they left Sivas. If 4/9 understands, it is located right next to Sivas High School. The monument has a living structure at the most important point of the city among the well-kept trees. Sem set in plaster is like a spiritual sun that illuminates Sivas. Semsedin Sivasi, who is one of the great saints raised by Anatolia, is also known as Black Sems among the people due to his brown color. Located in the most exceptional place of Sivas, the square mosque, that is, the tomb of Hassan Pasha, is frequently visited by the people of Sivas and the guests coming to the city. Speech recognition completed. Now we're at the Rabbit. Tushhan was built of cut stone with a 2-story open courtyard in the middle. Today, it continues to serve the people living in Sivas and those who come to Sivas, having a structure with shops in the lower part and cafes in the upper part. We are in one of the most known recreation areas of Sivas. Although this place is not known by many people yet, this magnificent waterfall is waiting for us as a natural wonder. Different in summer, different in winter. The water flowing in the beautiful Izir waterfall leaves unforgettable moments in the depths of our souls. Of course, Sivas and Kangal dogs, the smartest shepherd dogs in the world. Kangals are a breed belonging to Sivas. These large but also cute friends are an important part of Sivas. Now we are in Gurin, Gokbanar Lake. At first glance, this place is reminiscent of heaven, and the Sky Spring Lake offers an insatiable feast with its beautiful air, deep blue water and unmatched beauty. Gokbanar Lake, which contains many underwater creatures, is like a hidden paradise in Sivas. There is one valley in Gurin that words are not enough to describe. The valley and canyon formed by millions of years-old rocks are enough to fascinate those who see it. It is a real pleasure to find peace with the sound of the water while passing over the valley, and to watch the fishes swimming in the river. It is impossible not to mention Osik Vaisel while talking about it. Osik Vaisel, who was born in 1894 in Sarkisla, experienced the greatest difficulties in life but never lost his joy in life and is always grateful, continues to guide us with his writings and words. One of the most important stops of our War of Independence, Sivas is one of the most valuable cities of our country with its history, culture and natural beauties. Speech recognition complete. I'm on a long narrow road. I don't know day or night. How am I going, day and night?
like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you